Hey guys, it's Melissa from Silhouette School. I get a lot of questions about how to print white on black paper. So if you have an iColor 560 that you are using to make white toner heat transfers, you look no further than this 560 or another iColor white toner printer, and you can actually print white on black paper right from there. So this is actually far easier than it probably seems. You can use the toners that you're already using, the same toners that you're using to make those transfers. You can actually print with the white on black paper with those as well. I've done lots of different things. This is a one of those chalkboard boards that are really popular. I've done, you could do like wedding invitations. You can do, these are just menu cards using for a dinner party, shower invitations, lots of different things. So there's just a couple of steps that you need to do for this. So the very first thing is obviously to prepare your art. You want it to be a transparent PNG. Obviously fill the design with all of the regular colors that you normally would, including white. So they're not going to show up in that PNG probably because it's white on a transparent background, but you will then bring them into ProRIP and we will deal with it there. So I'll meet you over at ProRIP where you can get ready to import that PNG, and then we will print out on black paper. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Okay, so now I'm over on my PC and I have ProRIP launched. So when you want to do what's called underprint, which is when you want to print white on black paper, you need to make sure that you're in the underprint tab. Typically on the white toner printer, when you're printing heat transfers, you are in the overprint. We want to make sure we're in underprint. And then we are going to open up that file that I downloaded from Google Drive that we just created on the other software program. I'm going to go to File, Import File, and I just need to navigate to that on my desktop. So here it is. I'm going to click Open. And it's going to come in very large, and what you're going to see is a whole lot of red area. That is just an area that's showing me that it is too large to fit in the 8.5 by 11 print area. So what I need to do is just right click. We want to go to Modify, and then we want to go to Scale. And because I want this to be a full page, I'm going to click Fit to Page. So that will bring the entire design there onto the page. Now it doesn't look like there's a whole lot there, but that's because pretty much everything on this entire page is going to print in white toner. All right, so then what we need to do is down here from this section down here in the Jobs tab, we want to make sure that black paper is selected as the media. All right, and that's pretty much all you need to do. And in order to prepare in the software. Now there's a very important thing that you need to do on the printer itself. So we will go over and connect to the printer to the laptop and make that important swap of the toner positions, and then we will be able to print. Okay, so we have the computer hooked by USB cord to the Uninet iColor. So all we need to do now is open up the top of the printer and swap the ink. So if you are traditionally using your iColor to print heat transfers, then you have the cyan in the far back and the white in the front. That's how you use it for overprint, when you need the white to be the base for heat transfers that are then flipped onto a shirt. When you are printing onto black paper, however, you actually want to switch the position of the white toner so that it is in the back. So all you have to do, you can use the exact same toners. All you need to do is take the toner cartridge out for the white and the cyan, which is in the 4th position. Put the blue cyan in the very front, okay? And you want to put the white in the far back position, in the 4th position, okay? And they kind of just fall right in there, and then you'll close your printer. And this is how you are going to do it when you are going to print, when you are under printing. My black cardstock here, this is 8.5 by 11. And it's going to, I'm just going to use the bypass tray. It's much easier, I find, than trying to use the actual like pull out tray. So you want to, the same way that you would if you were using 2-step paper or if you were trying to make a heat transfer, you are going to make sure that the print side is facing down. And I want to print on the smoother side of this. So just make sure that I have that there and just stick it temporarily. I'm going to push it in further once I send this to print. So up here on the software, I'm just going to, as I normally would, I'm just going to hit the print job button, and it's going to do its thing. Okay, now after it prints, you may be worried that it didn't print anything, but if you turn your print over, you will see that the white and obviously any other colors you have printed here. So this is how you are going to be able to print white and other colors on black paper. So aside from actually printing the white, what the white is doing with these other colors is it's actually going under them and giving them a base so that they show up on the black paper. If you were to just print yellow ink or red ink on a black piece of paper, it wouldn't show up. But similar to how the white acts actually in the reverse when you are making heat transfers with your Uninet, the white here is under printing. It is printing underneath these other colors to give them that base of white as if you were printing on a white piece of paper, but while you're actually printing with black. So that's really it. That's as easy as it gets to print white toner on black paper. A lot of people are looking for how to print white ink on black paper, but this is how you're going to do it with your Uninet, with your iColor 560.